Hi everyone, it's Dwillis, Kiwi Scrapper from New Zealand, and I'm coming to you at 8:30 in the morning, and it's been a frosty morning. It was -1 centigrade overnight. I mean, that doesn't sound cold for, people in America and England, but that's cold for us. And, we've had such a lovely mild autumn up to now. But, however, it is 8:30 a.m. and the sun is out and the sky is blue, so it's going to be good. But the ground was quite frosty, and it was a chilly night and a chilly start to the day. Now I've put this here. You guys will remember this one, isn't it sweet? Yeah. I really like this. I mean, I've just put it here for you to look at. Most of you will remember that I made this somewhat a while ago now, a few weeks ago, and that ribbon is fraying. And yeah, I'm just putting it up for you to look at. There is a video up of this if anyone wants to watch it, hasn't seen it. Okay, I'm making this video, and this is like the fourth time I've made it. It's not to actually show you anything, it's just to have a general, I don't know, talk. I've been having problems on YouTube, and the problems that I've been having are varied. Firstly, any comments below my below my videos, below my crafting videos, I'm replying to them as I always do. But as soon as I click out of the video and then come back into it, all the replies that I have written have disappeared, and I can't find them at all. No matter what I do, they're just not there anymore. I can't see them. Now, I don't know whether other people can see them, but I cannot see them. And so I've been having difficulty trying to establish who I've replied to and who I haven't replied to, and I'm sure I've replied to some people twice. Sorry about that, but I've now made a list on my latest video. I've made a list of who I have replied to, so that I'm not going to be replying 2 or 3 times to the same person. Yeah, and they've disappeared from some of my other videos as well. It's been happening over the last 2 weeks that I've noticed, but it may have been happening before that. Okay, so that's problem number 1. Problem number 2 is probably a little bit more serious. Well, it's definitely a little bit more serious because it's affected a very good friend of mine here on YouTube, and she's very upset, and she sent me a message or a few messages that have made me very upset. Which is why I've had to make this video 4 times, because I've just broken down and started blubbing and sniffling, and and I don't want to do that on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm not going to name the person. She knows who she is, and what has been happening is I've had 5 people enter my challenge, and I thank you very much for those 5 people, and I hope, there's a few more that have said they're going to enter. And this isn't about my challenge, this video, but I will be doing a separate video for an update on my challenge information. But do remember, people, that we're going to be doing the judging around about the 17th, so videos have to be posted up by the 15th. So yeah, so if for those people who said they're going to enter but they haven't put up their videos yet, I mean, you've still got plenty of time. It's like another 3 weeks yet, but just letting everybody know quickly. But anyway, those 5 people, I do thank them for their entries, and they all did beautiful entries for me. And I commented on every single entry video. Now, 4 people saw my comments and replied to them, which was lovely. But one of the 5, who's a good friend of mine on YouTube, did not, or was not able to see my comment, and became very upset because she thinks that I have not commented on her video. Now, I have commented. In fact, made 2 comments. I made one comment on saying how absolutely beautiful the project was, and it was a long comment. And then I went back and I made another comment and said that I'd now placed the video on my dedicated Something Romantic Challenge playlist. She had not been able to see either of those videos. Sorry, I beg your pardon. She has not been able to see either of those comments below her video. And I have no idea why that is, because everybody else has seen the comments that I put below their videos. So I got really worried about that when she first mentioned it about 3 days ago. She sent a private message to me, and she said that I hadn't replied to her last private message, but I had replied to it. So I thought, well, maybe she's just missed it. But in this one, she said she was, upset that I hadn't commented. I'd commented on all the other videos, challenge videos, entries, but I hadn't commented on hers. So I hurriedly, but she thought it was an oversight or it was a mistake. So I hurriedly sent off a private message to her just to reassure her that I had indeed commented on it. And I went into my playlist and I clicked onto her video and I could see my 2 comments very clearly. So I went back and I sent another private message to her and I said, well, I'm really confused because I can see my comments. How come you can't see them? And I noticed while I was looking through that she had replied to all her other comments, but she hadn't replied to my 2. So I thought, well, she must have missed them somehow, or maybe she can't see them. But how's that possible? Because I can see them. So I was really confused. So I sent that that private message off to her straight after the initial one. And I said to her, please confirm that you've received this private message, and please let me know, that you've seen my comment, because I can definitely see them. Anyway, I didn't hear back from her for 48 hours, so I thought, I don't know what's going on. And then yesterday evening, I received another, I beg your pardon, so before I went to work on Sunday, I sent another private message to her, so that was my 3rd one, in the 24 hours. And I said, look, I haven't heard back from you, so now I'm worried that you're not, you're either too upset at me, or you're not receiving my private messages, which I don't understand, because I'd private messaged other people and over that last 2 days, and they had responded to me. So I was getting very confused and very upset about it all. And I said, please be assured I did leave a lovely comment about your beautiful project for my challenge. And I don't know if you can't see it, but I can see it. I don't know how that's happening. So anyway, I sent that one off to her and I said, please let me know that you've received this so that I know, because I don't have a phone number for this lady. And she doesn't live in the same country I live in. But I would have been able to text her if I had a mobile phone number. Anyway, the long and the short of it is that last night I received another message from this lady. And she was really, really, really upset. Upset with me and upset with everything. I had, she couldn't, she asked me why was I doing this to her. I'd commented on everybody else's videos, but I hadn't commented on her video, and she was really upset, and I wasn't replying to her private messages. She hadn't heard from me at all. I was ignoring her virtually. Now, I'm not ignoring her. I would not do that to anybody, particularly a friend. I then went back into the playlist, clicked into her video, and there I can see my comments. So I'm like, this is really doing my head in now. So I left a comment on somebody else's comment below it. Another friend, mutual friend. I said, could she scroll down and look through all the comments and see if mine was there, because I could see it, but the person whose the video belonged to, who'd put the video up, could not see it and was upset with me. So she got back quite quickly afterwards and she said, no. She said, I know you did, but she said, it's gone. Okay, so I said, well, none of my private messages are getting through to this lady. So I said, I asked this particular person, private messaged her, and I said, could you please contact this lady and let her know what's going on, because I don't have any other way of contacting her. I don't have a phone number. She's not getting my private messages. She's not seeing my comments below her video. So I don't know how to contact her unless I ask somebody else to. And then the lady said to me, yes, she would. She would comment. She would, let her know what was going on. Well, another friend also who I'd spoken to this about said that, YouTube had been playing up recently and doing all kinds of weird things. Um, and she had also sent a private message to this lady who's upset with me and let her know what's going on. So late last night, like 11 o'clock, I was so wound up about this whole thing that I went in and I left another message on her video. Another long message trying to explain what was going on, that I had left a comment, but, I could see it, but nobody else could see it. And so I left another comment. I don't know whether she can see it. I don't know whether anybody else can see it. But rest assured, I had left a message on her video, and I asked my husband, could he see it? And he looked at it and he said, yes, I can see it. So obviously something weird is going on. Like, I can no longer see replies I make on my videos, but I think other people get them and can see them. And, what is disturbing me is that everybody else that videos I'm commenting on, they are responding, so they can clearly see my comments. And private messages I've sent to other people over the last 2 or 3 days, they have responded to me. So they are clearly receiving my private messages. But this lady is not seeing any of my comments on her videos, is not receiving my private messages. So the only thing I can think of, I'm trying to sort of work this out in my head, and I'm thinking, well, this is strange because everybody else is, it's fine with everybody else, but this lady, it's a problem with, so I don't know what's going on. Now, the only thing I can think of, having had a good think about it, is that somehow, accidentally, this lady has done something in her settings that may have blocked my channel. So that, I can see everything from her, but she can see nothing from me because, maybe I've been blocked from her channel accidentally. So, I'm just going to ask this lady if she could please check her settings, because I don't, otherwise I don't know how I'm going to rectify this, because, I could make 100 comments below her video and she's not going to see them, obviously. I can send 100 private messages to her today, but she's not going to receive them for some reason. So it is very upsetting to me because this lady is a very good friend. Now, the other thing that this lady mentioned was that I had unsubscribed to somebody else's channel, who's yet another mutual friend. And this person had told this other lady that I had unsubscribed to her. Now, I have not unsubscribed to this lady. I have not unsubscribed to this person who is saying I've unsubscribed. Now, I know that some people have been having problems having to resubscribe to channels that they've previously subscribed to. So, I haven't heard from anybody else that they think I've unsubscribed. And this lady did not contact me and say to me, hey, I've just seen that you've unsubscribed, I can't see your name on my, on my list of subscribers anymore. Is there a problem? And then, I would have said, well, no, I haven't unsubscribed to you. And if I needed to, I could go and subscribe to her again, resubscribe. But, to be telling someone else behind my back that I've unsubscribed to them and making this person, even more upset with me, when I haven't done that. So, I am going to look at that person's... I can't see that I'm unsubscribed to her for the simple reason that her videos, this person who says I've unsubscribed to her channel, her videos are still coming onto my subscriptions list. Every day when I check new videos that have come in with people I'm subscribed to, this lady's videos are still coming up. So I don't see how I can be unsubscribed to her. Otherwise, they would not be coming up on my subscription list. So I don't know whether they've just, whether it's just disappeared. I don't know what is going on. So I'm just trying to do this video to set the record straight. I have not unsubscribed to this lady. I have left a comment. In fact, now I've left 3 comments below this person's challenge entry video, and I have been desperately trying to contact her via private message. I've now sent 5 private messages to her over the last 3 days, and she obviously has not received any. So 2 other mutual friends have now sent her messages to say what is going on. So I was hoping to see a reply from her this morning, but there is no reply on there yet. So okay, I'm just setting the record straight. The two people involved here know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, that's all I've got to say. I hope you enjoyed. I hope some things rectify soon, but there's nothing I can do. And somebody else actually said to me this morning that I was in contact with last night about this whole thing, asking her to contact the lady to let her know what was going on. She said she could not find my playlist for my Something Romantic challenge. So if other entries are having problems finding the playlist, could they please let me know? I think all you need to do is go into my channel and click on playlist, and then click onto the Something Romantic challenge videos playlist that I've put up. Now if that's not possible, then I'll have to check my settings. Maybe I don't know how to check my settings. I'll have to try and find out. But maybe that maybe I've made them private at some point, so I need to make them public. But I will go and try and check that out today, and I'll try and rectify that. Otherwise I'm going to have to give a list of the entrants when it comes to judging, and people are going to have to, other entries are going to have to, who are going to vote, will have to go in and have a look. Just check out who's, watch the videos. Okay, everybody, before I get another headache, I'm going to say bye for now. Bye.